Greetings. Welcome to another segment of Keep the Beat with Pete. And today we just, as you know, I just recently uploaded Tape 5 drum cover, and I thought today we'd get into some 5/4 time. There's a number of books and videos and material on this, and I'll mention a few of the ones that I find to be somewhat helpful over the years that I looked at, but suffice to say, I'm sure you've all seen different ones and different players doing a lot of different things. Today we're going to cover it in a basic way that we use a lot of different segments on this channel, and we'll start with a basic tempo, and it's going to be jazz 5/4 time for this particular clip, okay? So I have the metronome set, you know, in 5/4, and I have it on 1/10. So on the slower side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Well, first of all, you'll notice that it's pretty much the standard jazz time beat with one extra cymbal note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So now we started with our basic Charleston pattern. We're going to do the 1 and the end after 2. 1, 2, 3. What might we do from there? Okay, still sticking with that basic pattern. So then, just to slow it down a bit, we'll move this Charleston pattern, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then maybe move it again. I just did it on the 2 and the end after 3. We could do it on the end after 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So I'm sticking with this basic pattern because we're doing some ear training and some neuromuscular training as well. And also there's a lot of nice syncopation going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Kind of what was going on in Tape 5 to some extent, and then of course there were a lot of embellishments. So you take it and you move it throughout the measure. So the 1, the end after 2, the end after 1 and 3, the 2 and the end after 3. To save time, you understand what we're saying. Okay. What else might you do with this to keep it real basic? Well, of course you can vary the cymbal pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. back and look at some of our earlier videos where we talk about cymbal pattern variations. The reason I started out with the basic is because, and the 2 and 4 on the hi-hat, is because that's a real good way to ground yourself. If listening and ear training is very important in drumming and music to get the sounds of what you're really going for, not only are you seeing the music if you're reading a chart or if you're just trying to memorize figures, but you're hearing the way the figure is supposed to sound and at the tempo and the dynamic range, right? So, well, in odd times, that's just brought up to the 5th power because you really start getting used to these different placements. By keeping the hi-hat in 2 and 4, there's a few musical values to it because it really does help you get some syncopation. And it's a good way to start. There'll be other instructional videos and teaching, approaches to this where, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 time, or if you want to think about it in 5/4 time with just the hi-hat crossing over the bar and just keeping an even space. So it's like on the 2 and 4, the 1, 3, 5, 2 and 4, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 2 and 4. Okay, what we were doing is actually just going for the 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4, trying to lock it. And that's another approach, and that's a good basic way to start. So just to pull it together for this basic, try working with, the bass drum, I had it on 1 and sometimes I was doing 1 and 3. That's also a good ear training method, but you can leave the bass drum out if you want, or feather it so much that no one knows what's going on. It's just your placeholder. And there's a lot of discussion about that too as a teaching method. Should you learn to play it with no bass drum, just your foot's hanging out doing nothing? That's one school of thought. The other school of thought is tap your foot on the floor if you don't want to put it on the pedal, or really feather it if it just helps your body mechanics go. I'm a believer in doing whatever one really, really works and no one knows the difference. But try it either way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, Okay, so that's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you do the variations. You have the permutation with the Charleston, and of course you could add more snare drum beats or less, as the case may be. Bass drum is going to be 1 and 3, 1. Sometimes you might see figures where right with the hi-hat. I mean, there's a zillion musical variations, we know that, and you do what the music calls for. But we try to get a basic underlying structure, and it gives you a lot of cool syncopation. And you could hear what was going on with Joe Morello in Take 5. He had that 2 and 4 thing going, and a lot of stuff is going on all around that. If you just listen to the original recording very closely. anything could happen, but that's still, okay? Some interesting material in this, I think, a book that I've worked with on and off over the years, that has a lot of different time signatures in it, is even in the odds. This is a study of odd meters by Ralph Humphrey. It's been around for a while, and he's got a lot of things in here, including 5/4 time, and was printed in 1980, I think. It's, my copy. Swing eighth notes, 5/4, 7/4, 9/4, all the eights, 5/8, 7/8, 9/8, 12/8. You get some very interesting accent patterns and different ideas on how to approach this. And it's a great book to work through a lot of the segments for yourself, whether you're trying to go towards a fusion direction or some odd time jazz figures. And then Tommy Iango's Groove series, he has, I think it's 3/8, definitely 5/8, 7/8, 9/8, and he has exercises and playthroughs, that are very good. So he has the Groove series. There's 2 books. Some of them have world beat grooves and stuff, but one of them has those odd time signatures. Take a look at that. You get some good ideas. And then I'm sure you have a lot of your own sources. But what I was doing here is a basic moving the permutations, but keeping the jazz ride symbol beat, the 1, 2, 3, 4, adding a beat on. We got 2 and 4 over there. Now we're moving this stuff around, and you're training your ear to hear that 1, 2. No matter what else is happening, you got that going, and it starts to become very interesting. Just try not to lose yourself wandering off, because it gets hypnotic, okay? But it's really a cool way to do it. So I hope you were able to get the essence of what's going on here, the fundamentals underlying this whole 5/4 thing. And then we'll have other segments where we're going to approach this from a lot of different angles. Don't forget your dynamics, okay? In a lot of these drum method books and drum set books, you'll hear or you'll see them talk about, dynamic range going down, bringing up. So that's also what you want to focus on, okay? So thanks for tuning in. Add any comments that you might want to talk about, other sources of this material that you found very helpful. Share them all with us. It's a drum community. And again, thanks for tuning in. Create the beat you keep. This is some of the basics to do that in 5/4 time. Okay, thanks. Peace out.